How does Pokémon breeding work in each generation? Have you ever wondered how Pokémon breeding works and how it has changed over the years? Let's break it down step by step, focusing on each generation and the unique features they introduced. In the very first generation, breeding was not a feature at all. It wasn't until Generation Roman 2 that breeding became a core part of the Pokémon games. Starting in Generation Roman 2, trainers could leave to compatible Pokémon at a daycare or nursery. The key to breeding is compatibility, which is determined by egg groups. Two Pokémon must share at least one egg group and be of opposite genders to breed. A special case is Ditto, which can breed with almost any Pokémon except for another Ditto. Some Pokémon, like those in the undiscovered egg group, cannot breed at all. When two compatible Pokémon breed, they produce an egg that hatches into a baby Pokémon. From Generation Roman 2 to Generation Vi, the baby Pokémon would hatch into the lowest evolutionary form of the female Pokémon, or the non-Ditto parent. The baby Pokémon typically hatches at level 5 in Generations Roman 2 and Triple, and at level 1 from Generation Roman 4 onward. The baby Pokémon can inherit certain traits from its parents, such as individual values, nature, and abilities. Starting in Generation Triple, if a Pokémon has two possible abilities, the baby has a 50% chance to inherit either. In Generation V, the mother's ability has an 80% chance to be passed down. Moves can also be inherited through breeding. If the male parent knows moves that the baby can learn, the baby will hatch knowing those moves. Some moves, known as egg moves, can only be learned through breeding. In Generation VII and 8, breeding takes place at the Pokémon Nursery instead of a daycare. The mechanics of inheritance remains similar to Generation Vi, including the Pokéball inheritance from the mother. In Generation Roman 9, a new system was introduced where trainers can have a picnic with compatible Pokémon to breed. This allows breeding without needing a specific facility. Throughout the generations, there are some important details to keep in mind. For example, certain Pokémon have fixed gender ratios. Nidoran male and Volbeat are always male, while Nidoran female and Illumise are always female. Some genderless Pokémon can only breed with Ditto. When it comes to individual value inheritance, some individual values are randomly passed from parents to offspring. This allows trainers to strategically breed 4 strong Pokémon. Egg moves may require chain breeding, where a move can only be passed down through a series of breeding steps involving different species within the same egg group. In earlier generations, technical machines could be passed down through breeding, but this feature was removed in later generations. Breeding is a great way for trainers to obtain Pokémon with desired moves, natures, abilities, and individual values, which are essential for competitive battling. It also allows trainers to get baby Pokémon that are not available in the wild. Plus, you can obtain Pokémon in special Pokéballs, breeding a female Pokémon caught in that ball. In summary, Pokémon breeding has evolved significantly from Generation Roman 2 to Generation Roman 9, with each generation introducing new mechanics and features. Whether you are looking to create a strong team or simply want to enjoy the process, understanding how breeding works can greatly enhance your gameplay experience.